The pussy get wet, the pussy get wet.
Okay, guys, we are live on the air. Big shout out going out to everyone who's tuning wherever you are. Just don't forget that this is the one show where we push a lot of good music, but not just that. We also let you know what is happening around town when it comes to music. Alright, there are quite a few conversations we're going to be having today. But before we get into those, let me just bring my co-host on the show. City Monsters in the building.
What up, Lagos?
How you doing, bro?
Oh, man. How am I not doing? What am I not doing? I worked on election day.
On that note, I want to officially start the PGM radio show. Big shout out going out to Jameson for putting this on for us. And to everybody else who streams all over the place. Shout out to you guys. I'm going to come back in a minute and explain to you how you can be part of the show. But I want to kick it off with a song called Allow Me to Rap. Now this guy, his name is Abstract. And I'll be honest with you, the rap song he put out is all about the Nigerian elections. The visuals is quite amazing, and if you hear what he had to say, he was making a lot of sense. He says the song was written in about 45 minutes to 1 hour. It shows the neglects, the negatives of our country in its present state, the ignorance of the youth to political activities, and so many other shortcomings of a typical young Nigerian. In short, I'm going to play the song for you right now. And I'm bigging him up wherever he is. Abstract, shout out to you, man. And I appreciate that you are actually lending your voice to this political cause. Okay? Here's Abstract with Allow Me to Rap. Back in the short bits.
PGM Radio Show.
Oh man, it's your boy. I'm actually like 18 years. Yeah. It's interesting that he has. Allow me to rap about things that's bothering me without any apology to witnesses. I will be pleased.
Alright, keep doing it. And to everybody else, PGM Radio Show is live. So today on the show, who we got?
Yo, we've got two cats. Well, they're both pretty dope in their right.
We actually got three, but anyway.
We've got I started with the two. Don't correct me, man. You hurt my feelings, man. Yeah, say sorry, bro.
My bad.
Alright, thank you.
I apologize.
First of all, we got Bigfoot and Pasha for the garden in the house.
Spinel is also coming through. He's got a brand new record with Coach Fun. We'll talk to him in a minute about that.
Yeah.
But let's just get right into it. Pasha, shout out to you first. And well, let me even start by first of all shouting out Bigfoot, because Bigfoot, like, this is the first time that we've had an artist or a producer that is on the PGM Radio Show back to back.
Yeah!
Back to back.
2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
Bro. Back to back.
First.
It's cool.
But for real though, Bigfoot, listen, I'll be honest with you. First of all, what you did with Kel's EP was amazing.
Ooh,
Thank you.
I thought it was great.
Thank you.
And I got a chance to listen to, Love, Sex, and Loud, Pasha's new project. It's been less than a year. Last year you put out a project called Good Vibes. You were on the show as well to promote that, and it was a great EP, man. You know,
Thanks so much.
great music.
Thanks so much.
So let's start with why Love, Sex, and Loud. First off, I think a lot of people are sort of like acknowledging the fact that they are. Is Loud what I think it is?
It is.
It
It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that loud?
Okay, it's that loud. So it seems like a lot of people are comfortable acknowledging right now that, every now and then they hang out with Mary Jane.
Yeah. It's medicinal. Come on.
Is it, right? It is.
Brother, you have not accepted in Nigeria as medicine, yo.
But still.
Still
doing
okay.
this.
Well, yes, it is.
Yeah,
actually
it's facts.
True.
What's
Why'd you
love?
choose the name?
Yeah, why that name?
Come on, man.
No. Let's
Why
go
love?
into it.
Huh?
Why love?
No. You don't understand. It's not.
Why sex?
Well, let me explain. You see,
Why not loud?
Okay.
So I'm trying to understand your state of mind when you decided to coin the project Love, Sex, and Loud. You see, you can't separate those words. They sort of like all those three words define that project in a certain way.
Yeah.
Now I want to understand the headspace that you were in when you were.
I was in the headspace. Love, sex, and love. I was there.
So let me
sex,
just be Let me be a bit more graphical in my. Were you literally in love, having sex, and smoking some loud while you were writing the project?
That's what I meant, man. I was in it.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Over his
These
face.
guys
So.
dodging. Please.
actually,
No, he's not dodging.
my
These guys
music,
want to know.
my music. If you or when you listen to my song, it's not just me writing or me composing.
it's actually my it's what I do. I
So
put it
it's
into
things
my
like
music.
that are going on with you.
Yeah, I put them into my music.
So it wasn't like a big statement to a period of what you were going through. It was just everyday happening.
Love comes and goes. Sex every other day. Loud. It could get really, really loud. There were a few artists on them, like features. This one has a lot of features.
You have more collaborations.
Yeah, more collaborations. Might work with different producers, and good thing is that everybody on that EP, they were in the same space that I was. So it made sense because the song with Eva and Zaya, the song with Vector, the producers, Jesse, everybody came
Jesse
through.
produced on this?
Yeah, everybody came through with something that connected with the sound that I was looking for and the vibe I was looking for on the tape. So I was like, this is spiritual. Love, sex is spiritual.
Your style, I'm digging it. I love it. I think you're dope. Let's just jump right into the first track. It's called Down.
Down, yeah.
You have some weird ass titles though. Like one is Down, the other one is Wet. I'm like, God knows. You know, fun time with the girls. I'm like, okay.
I've got a question about all these names when we come back. I've got a question.
But yeah, PGM Radio, guys. Listen, we're pushing good music. This is a new project that came out on February 14th. It was literally designed to get some of y'all pregnant on Valentine's Day. So if you missed out on that,
It was released on Valentine's.
I know. So if you missed out on that, we're trying to help you catch up. All right, here's Pasha with Jamel featuring the song's called Down. Check it out real quick, all right? Jamal, Pasha featuring Jamel. Who's Jamel?
Jamal.
Is it Jamel or Jamal?
Jamal is Jamal.
Okay.
That's the way it's spelled though.
He's an R&B artist,
Okay.
pop R&B.
Okay.
Yeah, working with us, Big Fix, and myself.
Okay. Tell him to sign up to the PGM, man, because I like his sound.
Okay, definitely.
Also, we'll do that.
Sorry, it's Mark.
Yeah,
Someone just asked.
Okay.
Someone just asked that. Hey guys, how can we get on the PGM Club? It's actually quite simple. Just go to the website, thepgmclub.com. That's the thepgmclub.com. Go there. There's a register button. Click on it, and just follow all the prompts and all the instructions. There. So let's get back to this love, sex, and loud.
Down for me again.
Yeah. So Pasha, let's just be frank. Like, how do you mind me? Do you see yourself as a sex symbol?
Oh, dog, you took my question.
And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, bro.
No,
See,
no.
I grew up listening to a lot of love songs. You know, I used to be a huge R. Kelly fan until I found out he used to pee on young girls.
Oh wow, that was way back, dog.
No, so I used to be an R. Kelly fan until I found out he used to pee on young girls. But the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, R. Kelly used to create music that was always, seducing the ladies, and you know, in all fairness, he lived that.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Is that how you see yourself? And why do you feel that ladies need more of that? Isn't there enough going around?
First of all, it's the energy.
Okay.
It's the vibe, the vibration, and then someone actually said, "I look like a walking
Sorry.
Like a walking dildo.
dildo."
Like a walking dildo.
I'm telling you.
Did you take it as a compliment?
And I'm like,
What, did you feel complimented about that?
she's really, really pretty. She's hot, and I kind of feel like, oh, she just wants to use me.
So do you ever feel used? Like, that's a good question.
That's a good question, bro.
So
Girls use me,
For their
but
sexual pleasure.
sometimes, come on, you wouldn't mind being used.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can understand why you're saying that, but I also do know that at some point in time, when the using becomes too rampant or like on regular, at some point you become numb to it, and you're like, man, I don't really want to be used like that no more.
While being used, you use your head.
Yo, bro.
Okay, you use your head, Ali.
Yeah.
You use your head.
You want to use your head, you use your head.
So-
but what they use your head. Yeah. And then again, sometimes you're in love and you don't want to be used. You know, the time when you're in love, you're not usable to other people. It's just you and your woman. I'm saying to myself.
Yeah.
Yes. Sex symbol definitely is the energy, is the vibration.
You know you, girl. I want to touch on you. I want to kiss on you.
Yeah.
When last were you in a heartbreak situation?
You talk, say you go dig down for a nigga. Stay down for a nigga, rather die with a nigga. Down for a nigga, stay down for a nigga. The song we just played down. Sounds nice, sounds poppy, but it's a heartbreak song. Yeah. So yes, last year. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of how you got heartbroken.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how a walking dildo can get his heart broken. Unless if the battery died at the wrong time. but that said. Wait, guys. Chill. But that said, Bigfoot, y'all tell me. You guys obviously collaborate pretty well together.
Yeah.
Very well.
Right? Yeah, because this is like the second project. And well, this is the second EP out.
Yeah, this is the second EP
Yeah,
out, yes.
but obviously you guys have done you work together a lot more.
Yeah.
Tell me where's this going? Where's this energy coming from? You guys are not a label. You guys are independent artists, creatives working together.
Yeah. Right now it's energy and inspiration. We've made so much songs together. We've written about a lot of things together. So it gets to a point where, for your song to be real, and for your song to reflect, your own realities, you start writing about yourself. I feel like if you yourself as an artist can connect directly to the music you're writing, if you draw from your own experiences and as a source of inspiration, there are a lot of people who can relate because it's real. You get some songs, cut through different people for different reasons, but the songs that stick with you are those ones that are real to you.
But when you guys sit and discuss the projects, how does that conversation go? Like,
is there any discussion at all, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, there are discussions.
Just walk us through that.
Through the creative process.
Yeah, like I want to understand that.
Like, I've got an idea for an EP.
Okay. So first you have to understand that I've been producing for Pasha since 2007. So this is like a 12-year journey so far. So over the last 12 years, getting into the studio, you already know, and he's been my close friend all through these years. You understand? And so, if there's anything that we like to do is to interpret where our life is at the moment in music. We had the same conversation when we talked about good vibes, and we explained that was the space we were in, at the time, and it's a deliberate move. So the beats are very deliberate. So the beats that we select for the tape. So we make a lot of songs, but for that theme that summarizes where we are at the moment, we have to deliberately select, from the songs that we've made. So we sit down and we look at the songs we've made over time. So even right now we are creating music, we are recording, even as this album is out, but we make a deliberate effort to say, this defines the last 6-7 months of our lives right now, and this is where we are going to select the songs from. So it's a difficult task picking a song and trimming it down to an EP. This EP is 7 tracks, and we had to select 7 tracks out of over 25 tracks. Yeah, it was over 25 tracks I had to select from.
If you're advising someone out there listening, what's more important? Is it the message or is it the vibe of the beat?
I would say you have to be deliberate, I would say the message has a huge part to play, You know what you want to say and you know the right beat for it. There are some artists, that you may not like the way they rap, but you cannot deny how they select the beats that reflects what they are saying.
So now, Pasha, who manages you?
For now, we manage ourselves.
Both of y'all manage each other,
Yeah,
we're on the
Okay. So let me just cut through the chase and ask you the right question. As a manager, obviously you need to not just speak for your artists, but you also need to guide them, you know, in whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, curb their excesses, make sure that they're not overtly exposed. Just look out for the general interest, right? I know you are a 9-to-5 working man, Bigfoot. So how are you able to manage the business side of things since you're managing him as well? Considering that you have a 9-to-5, considering that you also do production as well, for, you know, not just for yourself, but for a whole bunch of people.
Do you prefer, or are you more driven to perform at shows or to create your own shows? Like create your own experience? Like, are you constantly looking for gigs to perform at?
No, I'm looking forward to creating my own shows, doing my own gigs, having the pom-pom shop.
What?
What's wait. What's the pom pom shop? Let's
like a proper twerk kind of thing. Twerk semi-naked.
Do you want to say that louder in the mic so that we hear you?
Semi-naked girls with the big ass.
So
Like
butt
proper
naked girls
twerk
with big ass
kind of thing, yeah.
in the shop, right?
What are they doing in the show?
That's twerking.
Okay.
I'm shaking your ass.
That's what they're doing.
So, Pasha, wait. Bigfoot.
God, Bigfoot. Are you ready?
Okay. Now that the cat's out of the bag,
Okay,
and
tell
we
us.
cannot explain. Okay, so the purple shop is a lingerie shop we are launching.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Yeah.
Saying you should go have sex with just anybody, right? I mean, I'm all for you know, make sure that you choose wisely. You know what I'm saying? And use your head and not anything else. But at the end of the day, right? We need to acknowledge who we are, or you know what we do, and one of the major reasons that I feel that when you come to, let me say, even Africa, we live such a pretentious life here because everybody's trying to pretend like they're something that they're not.
Funny thing is that people are out there not having healthy sex, not having good sexual relationships.
To my fellow guys out there, guys, chairman, wherever you guys are, let me talk to y'all for a second. Let me. Yeah, you see. So we have a girl in the echo. Girl in the corner. She just echoed and said that guys are stingy, right?
I mean, like, every man thinks that, you know, foreplay is a total waste of time. Trust me. 90% of Nigerian men, they feel like the moment. No, what is the truth? You guys don't want to listen. No, but what is the truth? 90% of Nigerian men, they don't think that it's normal for a woman to come. Why?
Chill.
I mean, I need to come.
Hold on.
All men to 90% of Nigeria.
But would you allow a woman come before you? No! You guys are so selfish and self-centered.
But I've been having younger sons.
Girl!
Personally, I think a lot of women need to be more vocal.
Yeah.
So
About what they want, right?
Yeah, so like men are trash. No offense. A lot of men are trash until they are guided properly. So yeah, while we admit that there's a problem,
Yes, I tell you what makes me come.
and they
I'm
are
not a fan
able
of
to deliver still.
Yes, I'm not a fan of receiving head. I'm telling you straight, like, yes, I'm a giver. I'm not a receiver. Giving you would help me. Do you understand? I'll probably come like feeling like you are satisfied. That is the truth.
Yeah.
It is the truth. But I understand that men don't like. Yes, a whole lot of men don't even think
I
that
think
it's
a
not
lot
for
of
women to come.
men see sex
What?
about them. They
I
see
really
that
don't
it's
think
them
that we've
thing.
had sex if you can't make me squirt. If you can't make me squirt, then we're not having sex.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of guys don't understand that.
A whole lot of guys just have sex.
Exactly, yeah.
So I'll give you an example. I have had an experience where a friend of mine asked me for like pointers on how to do stuff. Do you get? And that was because like she felt comfortable enough with me to be able to relate with me. And that's because like I admit to her that I get laid, I have sex, of course, yeah I do. So until we can bring ourselves to that point where we admit that we are all having this sex, then we can talk about it and not expect the ideals that we see in porn.
The truth is, a whole lot of women, can I say something real quick? A whole lot of women are dehydrated and depressed, and they don't want to admit it. It is missing.
Pasha, you know what? Let me be honest with you.
What?
This EP may likely be the catalyst that will open Pandora's box. Yeah. Not only to fuel more conversations around sex. Karen's blog is probably going to get more views as well because I want to check that blog out as well.
People need to be
But listen,
educated.
to be honest with you, I will say this, and I think we've all echoed sort of like the right sentiments, the right things around this conversation. I will say this again. First and foremost, we cannot be hypocritical in life. We need to be able to state the fact about who you are and what you do. Secondly, my man Idris says sex is teamwork. It is teamwork. It requires a man and a woman to have sex, and it requires a man and a woman to to satisfy each other.
You know, he needs to tell you what gets him turned on, what gets him to that sense mental headspace. No, I need to ask you, like, okay, Pasha, what do you think about what gets you turned on? What do you want? Yeah, tell me, baby.
So what he's saying, and that's what I agree, is you now got to find the right way to communicate that and say, hey, listen, can we perhaps try or do? Do you understand? And that's how you get that going. One last thing to wrap this up real quick to bring it back to the music. I would always say this: for those who are not having great sex, music is a perfect way to set the right mood. Guys, listen to me, yeah? Check out the EP. It's called Love, Sex, and Loud. Alright, but the truth is the EP touches on a very sensitive topic that you've obviously heard some of it right now. And hey, listen, I'm just gonna say this. If you are having sex, make sure you have safe sex, make sure you have good sex, and enjoy the music while you're having it. Find the right playlist. It's always gonna help set the mood right for you. Okay? We gotta go. Shout out to Jameson for putting this together for us. PGM Radio, we're on every Wednesday. Do not forget, please, to go to the website, thepgmclub.com.